The mystery of the glowing pumpkin. It was a crisp, chilly evening on Halloween night, and little Emma and her brother Jack were dressed up and ready to go trick-or-treating. Emma was a friendly witch with a tall, pointed hat, and Jack was a brave knight with a shiny, plastic sword. As they walked through their neighborhood, collecting candy from every house, they noticed something strange down the street. At the very end of the block stood a house that everyone said was haunted. It was old, creaky, and the yard was overgrown with tall grass. No one ever trick-or-treated there until tonight. Jack tugged on Emma's sleeve. "Look at that," he whispered, pointing toward the porch of the spooky house. In the middle of the porch sat a giant, glowing pumpkin, its face carved into a wide, toothy grin. But there was something unusual about this pumpkin. It seemed to be glowing from the inside, with a soft, mysterious light that flickered like magic. "We should check it out," Jack said, holding his sword a little tighter. "I don't know," Emma replied, a little nervous. "What if it's really haunted?" But Jack was already walking toward the house. Emma hurried to catch up, her broomstick costume swishing as she ran. As they got closer, the pumpkin's glow seemed to grow brighter, and the air around them felt strange, like there was something magical about the place. They stepped up onto the porch, and Jack reached out to touch the pumpkin. Just as his hand got close, the pumpkin spoke. "Who dares approach the pumpkin of mysteries?" It boomed, its carved face moving like it was alive. Emma gasped, and Jack jumped back, almost dropping his sword. "WH, who are you?" Jack stammered. "I am the guardian of Halloween," the pumpkin said, "and only the bravest children can unlock my secret. If you can answer my riddle, I will give you a Halloween treat like no other. But beware, if you guess wrong, you might be in for a little trick." Emma and Jack looked at each other. They loved riddles, but this one seemed different. Still, they couldn't back down now. "We'll take the challenge," Emma said bravely. The pumpkin's grin widened. "Very well," it said. "Here is your riddle. I have eyes that cannot see. I live in the ground, as still as can be. But come Halloween night, I shine so bright." "What am I?" Emma thought for a moment, tapping her chin. "Eyes that can't see, lives in the ground, and shines on Halloween?" She looked at Jack, who was thinking just as hard. Suddenly, Emma's face lit up. "I know! It's a pumpkin. Pumpkins have eyes carved into them. They grow in the ground, and they glow on Halloween." The pumpkin chuckled, its glow shimmering even brighter. "Correct," it said. "You've solved the riddle, and now, your reward." With a loud poof, the pumpkin opened, and inside was a treasure trove of the most amazing Halloween candy they had ever seen. Giant chocolate bars, glowing candy apples, and bags of treats that sparkled with magic. Emma and Jack couldn't believe their eyes. "Thank you, Mr. Pumpkin," they said in unison. "Happy Halloween," the pumpkin replied, its voice softening as its glow began to fade. "And remember, the magic of Halloween is in the fun and the adventure. Be brave, be kind, and keep the spirit of the night alive." With their magical candy and hearts full of excitement, Emma and Jack ran back to their neighborhood, eager to tell their friends about the glowing pumpkin and the mystery they had solved. That Halloween night, they learned that even the spookiest adventures can turn into the most magical memories. The end.